How would you describe yourself? What are the main attributes you have from your point of view?
How I describe myself?
Genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist.
I seem to have a high innate drive, and that's been true even since I was a little kid. You know, I really had a very strong drive. You know, sort of did all sorts of risky things when I was a kid that I, like, why did I do those things? They're crazy. So I think that's very helpful. And I care a lot about the truth of things and trying to understand the truth of things. I think that's important. You know, if you're going to come up with some solution, then the truth is really, really important, I think. Yeah. I try to think of. I mean, it's difficult to obviously come up with like things that are praise for oneself, you know, or like there's bad and good here, but I think like sometimes they're just like the things that seem quite clear and obvious to me, and I don't understand why they aren't so obvious to everyone. You know.
So would you describe yourself as fearless? I mean, are there areas when you seek people for advice, and who would you ask for?
I wouldn't say I'm fearless. In fact, I think I feel fear quite strongly. But if what we're doing is what I'm doing is I think is important enough, then I just override the fear.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's not as though I feel it like more strongly than I would like.
And in which areas would you never go full risk if you still are fearful?
Well, it really depends on the stakes. If the stakes are high, if it's really important, then I will overcome the fear and just do it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But essentially, I mean, I just drive overrides fear, but I feel the fear. It's kind of annoying. I wish I didn't.
Okay.
I wish I felt it less.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah. All these introspective questions are interesting. I don't get asked these very often. And then, like, I'm trying to think, like, what is like an accurate reply? And some of these, it's like it's hard to evaluate yourself in these things.
Mm-hmm.